You know, throughout these videos, I've talked a lot about vintage Hot Wheels cars because that's my main business on eBay. And a lot of people ask, well, do you ever sell anything else on eBay? And the truth is, I've sold all kinds of things on eBay over the years. I've been doing this for 11 years. I've sold things that I've bought out of storage units, which I think are the most interesting things. Just recently, I sold a ticket to the 1962 Rose Bowl football game. And I was shocked because for most of the auction, it was at about $33. And at the end of the auction, I wasn't even tracking the auction. I just kind of went back to see what it closed at. It closed at $180 for an unused ticket to the 1962 Rose Bowl game. I mean, it's just amazing. I've sold first edition books. I've sold high-end jewelry on consignment for people. A while back, I was asked by eBay to help them with their trading assistance program, which is their program helping people sell for other people on consignment. And I sold all kinds of interesting items there for some older people that had some World War II memorabilia and interesting stuff like that. I've sold drop-shipped products. I've sold real classic muscle cars. Probably sold about 5 or 6 of those on eBay and made a nice profit on them. You name it, I've sold it. If it has to do with collectible toys, pop culture collectible toys, I sell a lot of that stuff. The other day I was at a flea market and I picked up a Tressie doll. It was made by Ideal Toys. And all I knew about this doll, because I'm not a doll collector, but all I knew about this doll was that she was from about the 70s. And so I asked the seller at the flea market how much for the doll, and it came with a whole dressing room and clothes and shoes and all this stuff. And he said $3. And I said, it's faster than I could whip out $3. I gave it to him, took it back, put it up on eBay, and it sold for $43. So I just have fun with stuff like that. Stuff like that's not going to make you a fortune, but for me it's just fun to turn $3 into $43, and to be able to maybe give that collectible toy to somebody, to a good home that's going to take care of it and cherish it. So my experience on eBay has been just wide-ranging. I've sold so many different things, and so I just want to not give the impression that all I do is vintage Hot Wheels cars.